Good evening to everyone. Myself Jashwanth from 10th standard. Today I am going to perform a PPT on the topic human brain. So the brain responsible for many qualities and also regulates human feelings, human emotions and thinking, reasoning, decision making and many day-to-day activities. So the human brain is switching unit of the central nervous system and it is a place where impulses flow and from where impulses originate, and the spinal cord, it provides the link between the brain and the rest of the body. And the brain contains three major organs: the cerebrum, cerebellum and brainstem. So the first part comes the cerebrum. So here is the cerebrum, we can observe picturically. And next, the cerebrum deals with the language, consciousness, memory and also the vision and other sensations. The cerebrum makes up the most of the space of the cranium, skull. So the cerebrum is divided into two sectors, two hemispheres, right hemisphere and left hemisphere. So here you can see left hemisphere and right hemisphere. Left hemisphere deals with analytical broadcasting, language, right hand, right body digest side activities, and right hemisphere deals with creativity, analytical thinking and visualizing people faces, recognizing people faces, etc. So this is the work of right and left hemispheres. And next comes, each hemisphere is divided into four regions known as lobes. Four lobes: frontal lobe, parietal lobe, occipital lobe and temporal lobe. So the first comes the frontal lobe. The frontal lobe, here we can see the red part known as frontal lobe. It is located on the frontal part of the brain and it is associated with thinking, reasoning, decision making and higher level cognition and also expressing the language. And if in case if it has damage, then we can observe the change in our habits, day-to-day lifestyle, and also we may find difficulty in social interaction with people. So it is very important to maintain the frontal lobe to stay healthy. And here we can see the four lobes: frontal lobe, parietal lobe, temporal lobe and occipital lobe. So the second lobe, which is known as parietal lobe, it deals with touch perception, heat and responsible to manipulate objects. And next comes the occipital lobe. Occipital lobe deals with visionary information and also visionary perception. So it mainly deals with visual perceptions, so like mapping the visual world, access the distance, size and depth, etc. And next comes the temporal lobe. Temporal lobe deals with auditory information that is present in our brain. So it takes auditory information and convert it into chemical to electrical signals to the brain. So its main work is auditory information. And next, the second most important part, which is known as cerebellum. So it makes the second most largest part of the brain and it is located at the back of the skull. And it coordinates the muscle and movements and makes the good posture and also balances the body and many more factors. So it is done by cerebellum. And next comes, as usual, the brainstem. So here we can see the brainstem. So cerebellum is present here, the pons, medulla and reticular formation. So the brainstem connects the brain to the spinal cord. That's it. And next, it also forms the vital body processes. And next, the major parts of the brain. So up to now we have discussed about cerebrum, cerebellum and brainstem. Now we are going to discuss about pituitary gland and hypothalamus gland and thalamus gland, which makes an important role and also makes an impact to the brain. So pituitary gland, it is found below the hypothalamus and it is known as master gland because it controls all the endocrine glands. It contains growth hormone which helps in improving the body muscle and body growth, etc. And next, hypothalamus gland, it is found in the center of the cerebrum. So it controls body temperature, thirst, hunger, sleep and emotions, etc. So it is associated mainly with homeostasis. Homeostasis is nothing but the chemical reactions that occur in our body, inside our body. And thalamus, it coordinates and interprets the sensory information and directs it to the cerebrum. So now our brain is dealing with many stressful activities day-to-day life. So it is very mandatory to make our brain very healthy by doing meditation, social interaction, physical exercise, by intake of good food and nutrition, by sleep and direction. By doing all these things, we can make our brain very healthy and we can live very healthy and stay safe, be happy. So thank you for listening me.